I want this message to be sent to all Ambazonia refugee camps in Nigeria with the immediate effect. Urgent, that's what I mean. Treat this message as an urgent issue. Also send it to all Ambazonia freedom camps, both in the northern zone and in the southern zone. Circulate it all among our people, the various refugee camps in Nigeria, in Ghana, everywhere. Though this one is specifically in Nigeria. They may be all over. A message has been posted on the British Southern Cameroons by one of our sisters, Vivian Biedu, and I want to thank him for that. The message says that um, there is this guy said to be coming from Manu. There are two pictures of him posted alongside the message. Says that there's a guy that have written Manu, but I think it's the spelling is wrong, Manu, and that this guy is working with our public government to betray our freedom fighters, as he put it, our boys. And so the guy who has written this message, or the person who has written this message, says that the guy who is doing this work with La Republique du Cameroon does not know that he who is writing this message knows him, because the person who has written the message is also from Manu. And the guy has testified that he had been working with La Republic government for a long time. And the guy who's writing this message has met with this betrayer, this traitor, this blackleg for a long time. So what he does is that he identifies our people in Nigeria and then report them to the gendarmerie, both in the northern zone and the southern zone. So I want all our people to take all precautions, especially the freedom fighters, or those who go there to look for materials and so on. Please play on low key. When I say play on low key, means do not make people to know your movement around when you're going, you want to leave and go to ground one, as they call it, or when you're coming back and so on. And when you go to that ground one, keep yourself as isolated as much as possible. Do not move aimlessly. Do not just move around aimlessly. The boy who is working with La Republique, that the boy says he has been working with La Republique de Cameroon for a long time, but as a motorbike dealer, that he buys a motorbike from Nigeria and actually sell them that he buys motorbikes from Nigeria and sell them in Cameroon. But not actually, that's not what he's doing. He's working with La Republique, buying the bikes for La Republique government. So if you look carefully, those may be the motorbikes that La Republique now gives to the agent, the Atanganji boys, the DDR Center boys, and the traitors among our community to disobey Monday lockdowns. So why should you be working with La Republique government at this time? Why? When these people are committing genocide on our own. So if you want to look carefully, there has been certainly a lot of miscalculation, misidentity, identity misrepresentation, that a lot of our people have been killed through this guy's activity with La Republique du Cameroon government. So he buys the bags for La Republique government, and then what he tells our people in Nigeria is that he's buying back and selling for his own. And this one now makes him to gain access among our people in Nigeria. And then he's taking pictures of our people, those he suspects to be maybe Amber freedom fighters. He takes pictures and send back to the Republic, who now go around looking for their own communities, looking for their own villages and their houses. Maybe so that when they come back, they now neutralize them, or they burn the houses, or they kill a relative that are related to that person. My fellow Ambazonians, I have said it many times. You don't know how many people one blackleg can kill. In fact, one blackleg can destroy a whole community. You can imagine the work some of these people have been doing. So I want our people in Nigeria, every time you see a strange person comes into your own community, because there are so many refugee camps, anytime you see somebody walk into your refugee camps, identify them, question who they are, find out. And all Ambazonia freedom fighters, you catch a traitor, a blackleg, when you have enough evidence, you have proofs, and you play with them. I've always told you, you play with them, you are playing with your own life. How many of you have they played with their own life? Where are you today? A lot of them have gone. They've been killed. We've seen them in the car, in the sea, car provided military cars on the sea with on the boat, saying that they should take videos, they're taking pictures and sending it to Nasare Clovis, Pa, calling him Pa, let them assure him that they are on the sea going to Nigeria. What are they going to do? Finish our population, finish our people, deceiving our people there, killing them and so on. So as I saw this message, I thought I should act immediately before this guy continues to keep killing our people. So we have to be very careful. And to this guy who is doing this job, this is Father of the Nation talking. I want to thank Vivian Abiedu for writing this message and posting this picture. If you know you are doing this thing, stop it. Stop it. Why do you say you have been working with the Republic government for a long time? What is your dealing with the Republic? When these people that are committing genocide upon us, you're moving between Nigeria and Cameroon, La Republic de Cameroon, finishing our population. Let me not keep this message a lot too long. Freedom fighters, I hope you got this message. Keep yourself away. Keep your communication low key with whoever you meet. Behave maturely. Keep away from these communities as much as possible. And don't mingle with people anyhow. Keep your communication only between you among yourself, freedom fighters. Do not give your phone number to people anyhow. Do not pick calls anyhow. Do not answer calls. Do not make calls anyhow. Even when you answer, don't keep it for a long time. Be careful, especially with women. There are a lot of them who will be doing this kind of things. Be careful. We don't want to lose this war because we would have been captives. The Republic would have captured us during this war. I was supposed to be on an outing for something else, but seeing this message, I thought I should act quickly. And so we should treat it as an emergency because we want to make sure we save life. If we don't act fast, we don't know how many of them will be killed within these days or within this week, before this week even finish, even though today is already Saturday. It's Saturday the 12th, 2024, and this is Father of the Nation. All of those ones who are doing similar work for La Republic, whether you are in the community in the southern Cameroon or in Nigeria doing this thing, one day, when you will be fished out, my fellow Ambazonians, my fellow southern Cameroonians, someone who has been doing this job for La Republic, go into the bushes. La Republic, how do they know our bushes? And then in the future, when they will be identified, I want to ask an open question. What do you think should be done to them? How many people did they kill without us knowing? Up to you.
Father of the nation, this is it's not strange. A lot of our people. That's why, like in that Sokamif, a lot of those people are among us. They're pretending to be us. They come, they act as if they are us because they are Ambazonians. They come and get information and then they kill to go give it to La Republic. So that is why we don't have to be joking. We have to put our eyes. I'm not man like Managela. I will not joke. Anybody that is talking against our fighters, against our people, talking bad about those boys that just picked up guns or picked up machetes, you know, to defend themselves when their village is being burnt down, their mother are being raped, their sisters are being put into mud. Then the same us come and start criticizing them, calling them kidnappers, calling them all those type of names. That's why I tell you that I don't anybody that is doing that, you know, they are all agents of La Republic. They don't even criticize La Republic for coming into our neighborhood, burning down our houses, killing our little children. They don't do that. depriving our children from going to school, doing all those things, not even, I mean, a lot of things that those people are doing. No, they criticize the boys that are trying to protect themselves because you see those people, the people want to go to La Republic, all those Sokamef, a lot of them, and I'll call them out. Any little thing I hear, anything, they let them sit now to try to defend themselves, or they try to let them go and get people. So this, they thought that they'll get somebody's picture, come and put and deceive us. That is them. Then when the time that is out, when the person that has the picture sees it and start talking, then they'll say, oh, the whole me, the whole the person that brings it out. When they have admitted that is them, they are foolish. I tell you, say those people are stupid. You hear? That Tokamek, they are the ones training people, training, deceiving our people to go and be La Republic agents, for them to be blacklegs. These people, this breed of that camp, that's Tokamefians. And that's why I'm begging my people to watch out, to look. Those people, they don't even have their pictures. You don't know their pictures because really, to tell the truth, if you want to be talking about the Ambazonia thing, most of the time it's better to show your picture, because if we don't show it, they make them to feel that they'll just do that and get away with it. No, all of them there that criticizing. If you want to criticize Ambazonia, put your picture. Tell our people why, but no, you criticize our people without your picture, nothing. You come and tell our people that they are kidnappers, they are rapists, they are thieves, they are killers. When you are the ones that are instigating all those killings, all those bad killings, they are the ones. They are the ones. So can meet people. They are the killers of this our revolution. They've killed a lot of our people. Just like you talking like this, if it's not that they didn't catch this ball, just somebody get a tip, how many of our people will be dying, and then this boy is going to be walking free when he's the one giving information. It's terrible. There are a lot of them, and anytime you suspect, make sure you put it out there. Yes, Manajela.
Father of the nation, as you call yourself, of which I thought you were in those days when you used to be an objective father of the nation. But today you have decided to be a partisan and a groupist father. So you say it as it suits you. But mind you, in Sokamif, you can call us whatever you want to call us. In Sokamif, we will say wrong is wrong. We will say right is right. And in Sokamif, we will not tell you what you like to hear. We will tell you what you'll have to hear. So you, father of the nation, if you want to pick a bona fide Ambazonian, you will pick Manajela. It means you are lost. Manajela can be genuine, but doing what we call a background check in America, as they call it, Manajela will not be qualified to be in the Ambazonian struggle. Because one, she is married to a Bamun man who is a Francophone. Her children are La Republique children from the Bamun kingdom. So how can I trust a woman who is married to a Bamun man? Because by our culture, Africans, when a woman is betrothed to a man, she takes the status of the man as a Bamun woman. Today, Manajela, we of Ambazonia, we have taken bride price on her head. So she's a Bamun woman. She is not an Ambazonian woman. So you guys considering her as an Ambazonian, you are doing what they call treason. Because she will come and make this noise and go and open her leg to a La Republic man. So how can we trust her? Can you give us a response? Father of the nation who used to be a real father of the nation until you became a partisan and a groupist father of the nation. You are sharing Nigela's audio in this forum. Nobody exited Nigela here. Oh. Nigela came here and said she would turn this forum upside down. Out of 200 audios produced in Sokamif, maybe 10 will be from Sokamifians. 190 will come from Nigela, insulting us, turning us black and white, talking trash, because Sokamif will not tell her what she likes to hear. You, father of the nation, you are entrusting Ambazonian into a woman that has been betrothed to La Republic. Father of the nation, where is your moral as a father? You are entrusting Ambazonia to a woman that has been betrothed to La Republic. You are an African man, you know our culture. And this woman has children born who are La Republic children. And you know a mother's heart is for the children. But this same woman come and pretend that she's doing frog must go. Father of the nation, why are you placing us? Just by sharing a La Republic betrothed woman in our midst, claiming to fight for Ambazonia. Insulting men she has never met. Insulting women she has never met. Just because we tell her shooting people on ground zero because you call them black leg is wrong. It's criminal. Just because we tell you that you can't be forcing people to turn their taxis blue and white when you yourself has not bought one taxi to put on the ground to show example. Just because we tell her asking people not to put SEMA plague numbers is wrong because we don't have an army on the ground to protect those who will comply. Just because we tell her asking our people to pay taxes at gunpoint when you are not a government, you claim you are not a government, is criminal. She insults us. Father of the nation, where have you kept the conscience? I knew you were that man when I used to hear you around the 2017, 18 making audios. I would hear it to listen. But today, Ambazonia, you pretend a lot, Father of the nation. Now wait till they don't give you, you chop, Father of the nation. Wait till they give you, you chop, where you don't change so, Papa. Now money they give you, on a pact you sign them. You see, today at the call, you say you call yourself Father of the nation. But in those days, I considered you Father of the nation because you used to be objective. Today, if you want to be objective, where do you put your objectivism when you put the audio of a woman we had betrothed to a La Republic man who claims to come and fight for us better than what we want for ourselves? Today, Nigella is supposed to be seen in our forums as a spy, because when she comes and talk with us like this, she goes, she sleeps with a La Republic man. Do you know what they talk in the night? Do you know what she tells them in the night? Do you know what she tells that man in the night when she sleeps with him? Having children with Bamu name, La Republic names, and this same woman will come and tell you that we have to make frogs to go. Father of the nation, that spell where they put you there, that court where you join them, I release you from it in Jesus' name. I yield. Father of the nation, I have to listen to all Nigella said in her audio. Every Southern Cameroonian who was not part of Sokamif La Republique DDR, as you guys call it, once they get into Sokamif, they get the real audios, because when you guys take audios out of Sokamif, you take it out there, you doctor it, you mix it up, and then put it out there that it's Sokamif, just like the doctored funds audios. They usually bring people in here. Once the people get into Sokamif, they humble themselves and they realize that Sokamif is for the truth. Sokamif tells people what they have to hear. Sokamif don't tell people what they like to hear. That is the unfortunate part. Just like I'm telling you what you don't like to hear, but what you have to hear. You were a good man until you joined that bad, terrible cult. Today you are making. Nigella insults people up and down. I've not heard you, who calls himself a father of the nation, make an audio to tell Nigella that my sister, insulting people is not the best way to go. But we can talk as civilized people and move on. And sons, insulting people is not the best way to go. But we can walk as adults, we can walk as a people, and we move on. You have never done that. You speak like it looks like man Nigella sent you to Bamun to go and learn how to operate like two-head snake. That's why you are operating now, father of the nation. You used to be a good man, but I don't know what you have become. May God save you from the spell you are in. I yield. Grand Shalom.
Grand Shalom. Just to tell you this, I, father of the nation, I am not partisan. I am not supporting groupism, whatever, as you say. Listen to me. I will defend you the same. I will defend you the same if I see evil is being done against you. You people can call me father of Ayaba, father of ADF, father of AGOFC. You can say whatever we want to say. Grand Shalom. And all Sokami are members of this Sokami community, as you call it. Let me ask you something. When people were talking of contributing money to kill Ivo, when Ivo was crying in Goza, Neneba, going around, despite the fact that he's going around distributing weapons for free. Yes or no? How long did Ivo cry? What did we say? How many videos did Efang make calling for collaboration? Who listened? General Arke, how many videos did he make calling for collaboration, calling for unity? Who listened? Who were banning other groups? Who were disarming? Who were seizing weapons? How did we feel about all this? To say at the beginning of this struggle, if Ayaba or Akwanga would be the ones to free Ambazonia, Ambazonians had better lived under La Republic. Where were we? Right at the beginning, Ayaba has been seen in Yaoundé, bags of money from La Republic in Yaoundé. They're making prank on Ayaba in England. We are laughing. We don't think that we are humiliating ourselves. Listen to me, Grashalo. Listen to me and listen well. Everybody here. What has been playing here between Glenn and Fon? How long did it go on? Were we supporting or not? Were we taking side or not? Now we allow these children to drive themselves into this point where they are not ready to tear each other apart. Did we see it or not? When they were staying here, taking his pictures and talking of a sex trader publicly, defaming his character. Do we believe Fon is a sex trader? Do we believe Glenn is a sex trader? Because that will not be allowed in Ambazonia. Listen to me. We are going step by step. The way our tradition was, the way God has made a man and woman what to be, that is what we will be. We will not change anything. This thing of Catholic Church making man and woman to marry and so on, or woman and woman to marry man and man. Now the new one, latest one, this new year from that Pope Francis is that they're even allowing such people to become even priests in church. Sorry for that digression. So you're saying that Nigeria, now married to La Republic, has no voice in Ambazonia struggle? Really? Really? When Nigeria at first, she was not a member of the ADF. She was a member of the IG group. Yes or no? He was a member of the IG of Sisiko Ayoktabe. How much was she putting in that group? $1,000, $2,000, and so on. She was not a La Republic. Am I right? Later on, when Sisiko Ayoktabe was arrested, she went with Sako. How much did she put in for my trip to Boya? She was used from the messages coming from there, from her and others. She was contributing how much? Just to arm the freedom fighters on the ground. Did they use the money to arm freedom fighters? What did they do with the money? I want this message to be circulated all over, because I want to make sure I say some of these things that I've observed in the liberation struggle. We've shot ourselves in the leg. So when she was contributing all that money, she was not La Republic. She was not married to Bamoun. She was not a traitor. She was not a black leg. After seeing all what she saw, she decided to join ADF. How many people have left those IG groups? Ask yourself why. Even on this group, you guys was for not Glenn, not a member of this group. What did he leave or you guys deleted? How many of those ones that they deleted from here have we screenshotted those ones? I saw Mama just sharing screenshots of people who have deleted themselves from this group. Why did you not also share the ones that they have deleted? Messages, audio messages that they delete from here, but messages from this group to other groups, yes or no? Even from the total number of people that have left this group, don't we ask the question why? Are we doing a favor to Ambazonia liberation struggle, or we are doing a disfavor? Are we saying that there are no black legs here? Yes or no? Are we people saying that Ambazonia has been defeated? They should not contribute for struggle? Some saying that they will work with the Republic soldiers to kill Ambazonia freedom fighters. Yes or no? Here on this group. What do we say about that? How far can we go? You want to blame father of the nation? Let me tell you the truth. Nigeria, I have observed Nigeria for a long time. If this woman was still young, do not be surprised this woman will be fighting on the ground to fight for his own people. Despite the fact that you say she's married to Bamileke. Ask yourself all these things she has been saying in the liberation struggle against La Republic. Is she not also married to La Republic? What do you think her husband is also saying? She says she has already told even her husband, everybody, if they want to divorce her, they should divorce her. She should even leave. Yes or no? Are we saying that we've not listened to all of that? This woman, she is bent to make sure Ambazonia is free. If she's putting $2,000, $1,000 and so on, is she doing it as to make sure Ambazonia fail? And those people who are embezzling the money, why are they embezzling? Like I said, I would defend all Ambazonia. The fact that she is married to the Republic, she is still an Ambazonian. You call her a Bamu woman. She's a spy. That the doctor audio message is coming from this group. I don't believe so. Maybe those things have been started recently. The ones that I get and bring them back here to share, did the message come from here? Are those messages also doctored? Are they also doctored? How many times have you guys lambasted even the Najila here? Insulting her. You, my brother, Gracia, know yourself. Look at how when a sister is trying her best and people are doing this, how many times have you cautioned the other people? Even you yourself, between you and her. Are you guys not like cats and dogs? My other advice is when people come and isolate themselves and sit in one group, they leave all other groups. Messages are trickling from here to other groups. When those ones coming from the other groups are brought in, they delete them. Yes or no? How do you think you progress? Don't be surprised that some of those things you guys said either in the past or you are saying them now, and they were brought outside there, and people analyze them, and they're pointing out issues that shows somebody or this or A or B or C is a traitor, and you deleted them. Tomorrow they will be brought. I can assure you, people are keeping information. So, best thing, be in as many groups as possible. Listen to almost everything so that you can better be able to assess what is going on in this liberation struggle. Do we delete messages here? Before? Not now? Maybe it has stopped. Like I've said many times, when my messages are brought here, you delete them, I will simply leave because I don't see the need being in a group where they will delete messages, or you bring other messages. Other people are bringing messages from other groups, you don't delete. Where it is other people that bring, you delete them. Why? Why? Nigeria is a traitor? Nigeria is a black leg? Really? She's a sellout or a spy? When Fon was saying here, Fon, if a father of the nation was on the ground, he would pin my neck or my head on the stick. What did you people say? When they were saying here, where if money is sent to freedom fighters should take the money, run to ground zero and build their houses, start their businesses, and stay there. Were you people hearing or not? What did you say? Now, how many freedom fighters must have done that? By listening to those things, and the struggle is going down. What do we think we're doing? Who do we think we're fooling? Who? Ambazonia struggle has been defeated. We have lost the war. Coming from here, what do people say? All the money she used to put in this liberation struggle, she was not a traitor at that time. She was not a spy at that time. Yes or no? How far can we go? Because she changed to the egg of sea, she changed to Ayaba, who is the punching back. I will defend you the same. Sako, Ayaba, Akwanga, Bohebet, whoever in this liberation struggle, Florentine, Yerima, all of us, I will stand up for everybody. I have stood up for everybody. Sometimes I even ask myself, who stands up for father of the nation? Who does? Look at the voiceless on the ground who have suffered, going through. We keep playing, laughing, spending all of our time. You're talking of how many messages Nigeria makes. How many messages are made on this platform? In one day, can somebody listen to all the messages coming from here? Even now that she's not here, how many messages are there? Can you listen to all? Give the dog a bad name and hang it. I'm not claiming Nigeria to be an angel. She has her own faults. Sometimes it's you guys drive her to those levels. She's a woman. You know who women are. She's a sister. You should guide her. Father of the nation, if I have to do all the work by myself, sometimes you will hear that I have died myself. I have died. So my advice to all of us is, from the bottom of my heart is that we should stop sabotaging ourselves. Let us stop the smear campaigns. Stop the hate. Stop the jealousy. Stop the surrogacy. Stop the lies, the blackmails. Ayaba has been seen in Yaoundé with bags of money. We're celebrating even we're giving information for Ayaba to be arrested. He is arrested, we celebrate. Even though he's in jail, we celebrate. They kill freedom fighters, we take the pictures, we like writing there. When they were putting here about Efang, they should collect whatever money for one and make his coffin laughing and so on. Oh, they should kill him and so on. Point out his locations and so on. What will we say? All these children, Imagine all the brave freedom fighters we had because of infighting, because of hate. These children have all been finished. We want to blame other people. Do we ever spend time here like to send true messages of advice to freedom fighters, guiding them? Do we? These children have paid the ultimate price. But we call them kidnappers. We call them assassins. We call them all kinds of names. When we know very well La Republic of Cameroon has its own Amber Boys. They have created vigilantes and so on, who they have given motorbikes to disobey Monday lockdown, to kill, go and kidnap people to say that they're Amber Boys, to kill people to say they're Amber Boys. Yes or no? Yes or no? Who do we think we are fooling? Who? I don't ask anybody to listen to my message. You said that before you used to listen to my messages. You did not know that I was partisan or whatever. Listen to me. You don't want to listen. Do not listen. Do not listen. I will listen to everything because I want to make sure I free my people. I give advice where I should. How long have I talked to the members of this group advising us? Who listens? You create this group and you stay here. Messages from other groups should not be brought here. Everybody must only be here. Is that dictatorship or not? Anybody who wants to make a message, you should come to this group, to the Sokamiv group. But messages can trickle from Sokamiv group to every other group. Why are you in the liberation struggle? Because you can contribute to other people to listen. Other people should contribute for you to listen. When you listen to something which is not right, point it out and give advice. Correct it. Yes or no? But all you do is lambast, insult, castigate, smear. I will not take that. I will end with the same thing to say I am not partisan. I don't support groupings, but I defend everybody. I speak up for everybody. I am not going to kill myself this quickly because we still have distance to go to take our people to independence. And it will be done by us. We don't fool yourself that somebody is coming to liberate us. Even Masanga, who is trying to do our best, his best. Do we have lawyers in the southern Cameroon or not? Do we have men of law in the southern Cameroon's Ambazonia or not? Don't we ask ourselves what really happened to us? The mass of our people all betraying their own people, selling their own citizens to the Republic, blood money. What are we doing about that? No matter what I say, if we do not want to change, up to us. The pain is ours. But remember, the judgment day is coming. The time is coming. I tell us. Because sometime you will remember, somebody will remember this voice very late. No, because no matter what happens, this struggle can last for as long as it will last. Whatever we are doing in this liberation struggle, the D-Day will come for each and everyone when you will be called up to answer. And an audio is played, a screenshot is brought up. You wrote. Well, we like we hear, we like we should not hear. It's still the 12th of January 2025. Father of the nation, responding to your messages, Grand Shalom and other people, in addition to all other people in this group, we should change. Change means change. We used to hear new year, new fashion. This 2025. Our struggle for independence is in our hands. Nobody will liberate us. We like we change. We like we don't change. Like I said, it can take for as many years as possible. Independence must mean independence.